So, hey guys, Chauzu here, and this is going to be a real ambitious video. I made 3 teams, I guess, with versus Kaido V2, and in this first video we're going to talk about how you use Kaido the most effectively, and in order to make it both a learning experience and actually interesting, we're doing a bit of a themed team. We're doing Mono Beast Pirates against Arena X Drake. So basically, we're taking revenge for the betrayal. And this was way harder to build than it looks. X Drake might be the easiest arena, but it's not as easy when you have this limited of a unit pool to choose from. But the great thing is that this made a perfect showcase. Because the way you want to use Kaido is basically that before final stage, you just use everything. Like, you don't really need to care about using specials because Kaido brings them back. And you're going to see this on stage 4. We basically use everything we have because we will be getting them back. And that's the biggest pro with Kaido. And of course the con is that once you commit to using versus Kaido special, there's no return. You can only use 2 more specials. But as you'll see in this video, that doesn't mean there's no more options to get more damage, stack more buffs. So yeah, we use Treasure Map Who's Who here to change block orbs. He was like the only piece particle change block orbs, so that was lucky. Sasaki, or we use Yak first. He has the King support to get a tandem orb, so we have 1 matching orb. Attack boost from Sasaki, and page 1 is being useless like it always is, so that's a bit of a canon there with page 1. And yeah, we use ulti as well, because why not? We can't use her final stage, so. But as you see, we've used every special except for Kaido. We even get to have some fun with Super Tandem here on Sasaki. I think my Sasaki is maxed, it's close at least. But yeah, ulti resists the spear, otherwise Kaido's captain ability wouldn't have worked here, which is why ulti was important as friend captain. The fun thing is that ulti doesn't boost Kaido at all, and Kaido doesn't boost ulti at all, but 3 of the subs do get boosted at least. And we are going to be showing Kaido's animation so much this video. It's just like when it starts going and I'm making these teams, I'm like, yeah, let's watch it. So yeah, eventually I will turn those animations off. It's actually possible in the option settings, only for the new legends though, since they have like special animations that look cleaner. CVQ use Black Maria and Jack again, and removing all the debuffs and getting some extra damage. As you can see, we can't use specials anymore, but you can still use super specials. You can also use versus specials. My Kaido as a max, yes, I can't use it, and you can also do swaps. See, this is going to be very big damage. Just going to get the Super Tandem going here, and we'll get an easy kill. Yeah, pretty good damage, but it will be even bigger damage a bit down the line. Now we're going to part 2 of the video. Now we're going to be stacking buffs against Guard Challenge Hody. So this isn't really a playthrough. I just went to stage 4 because stage 4 has normal attacks only. And I'm going to do like an old Subconso video where you try to get as many visible buffs and debuffs as possible. And I thought this would be very interesting to do with versus Kaido because there are such extreme limitations to him. Like after using a special, you can only use 2 more specials. So just exactly how many buffs can you get with that limitation? And I think the answer will be surprising. But yeah, I've done all the prep work, I consumed the orbs for Kaido and all of that. So let's go to stage 4 now. And we'll start like all great stories by using V2 versus Kaido special. And as I said, I can't get enough of the animation. But while we wait, we can talk a bit about the strat here. So basically I picked 2 legends, 2 units that give a lot of buffs in one special, that also has supports that can give stuff, and have pretty unique buffs. That was Anniversary Sorrow and V2 Katakuri. Kaido also gets Call of Affinity himself with the Orochi support. That Legend Orochi support is going to be pretty damn good on this Kaido, to be honest. So yeah, we got some damage reduction there from the Cracker support, Zoro will have cultural support for a chain boost. He also does all the other chain buffs. But those chain buffs don't matter because we're going to swap with Rebecca for a chain lock. The point of this is not to be a good team, it's just to get a lot of buffs. And Rebecca do both a chain lock and end of turn heal. Save use Kaido's versus special for end of turn damage. Luffy's super claw special gives a base attack boost. And I use Nami's 2, it looks like, and Nami's of course gives a conditional buff. We're not going to get the damage since we don't have paralyzed, but yeah. And yeah, we also have some buffs left to get here. We have the potential to get the super tandem. I just prayed I didn't do enough damage, which is one of the reasons I didn't use Nami, because that will surely be too much damage. But thankfully they survive and we get the super tandem too. So here is the end result. We were able to get 20 visible buffs and debuffs. I'm sure it can be improved, but it's the first time I've done something like this. I hope you found it impressive at least, how much you can do with Kaido despite those limitations. I had a lot of fun doing this, but yeah, it was a very complex puzzle. Finally, we're doing the classic Arena Wolf, but this is going to be the biggest damage I've ever done against Arena Wolf. And yeah, I haven't really kept track of the maximum one-shot damage in normal content, but this is going to be pretty good damage at least, so I'm pretty happy. It's certainly the most damage I've done against an arena. But yeah, since this is technically a proper playthrough of an arena, I included the beginning just for people who are interested to see. But it's not much special here. Talk a bit about the team. Basically, Kaido and We4 Big Mom is a great combination. But for this content, the final stage has full immunity, so I couldn't go with Big Mom's paralysis and burn conditional. So instead I set it for Super Tandem Kaido's increased damage taken conditional, since versus Kaido's versus special does give increased damage taken through full immunities. We get that guaranteed. We're still using Big Mom for a big base attack boost and a color affinity buff from her super type. The star of the show though is this Kizaru. He's not boosted at all, but he will let me wait with removing the reduced damage Rainbow Shield until I want to attack with Kaido, otherwise I'd be doing too much damage. And we also have every type on the crew, so we get the full Kizaru special, which means we get a chain boundary. And if you didn't know, chain boundaries are considered debuffs, so you keep them even after using versus Kaido's special. Apparently versus Kaido deletes versus buffs, I've heard, which is pretty dumb, but it is what it is. You can use them after anyways, it's not a super big deal. But yeah, we're not going to switch of course here. But yeah, we got the chain boundaries, now we can use Kaido's special again. So basically the plan here is we use Kaido, we get that big buff, it's like 3.25 times orbs, 3 times attack. Then we use Big Mom's buff, we buff them further, plus 0.3, so it's like 3.55 times orb, 3.3 times attack. And Big Mom does her other buffs as well. Kaido will do the conditional here 2 times. He will also tap the increased damage taken later by like plus 0.75 times. So Kaido's versus special through full immunity is like 1.5 times, but it gets buffed to 2.25 times after completing the super tandem. And we of course get the conditional boost as well. Big Mom also has the Perspira support, so we get some chain boost. I want to note that for this team I didn't have the best Kaido, is like level 3 final tap, so I might redo this later, a bit more optimized to see the maximum damage. Maybe I can find some better support as well. But yeah, I'm really happy with this team and this video as a whole, to be honest. I was able to make some real impressive stuff, and there's not often I put in this much effort in one single video, that's for sure. But yeah, we're going to save Kizaru late here, so we break the Rainbow Shield just before Kaido attacks. I was not sure how much damage Big Mom will do here, but that's a sizable amount through damage reduction. And there you see. I let you guys count that yourselves, but it's a very big amount. yeah, you see there's a lot of numbers at least. I wish we had like decimals or something, or like separate them so you can see the full picture. But yeah, I hope this video was a teaching experience and that we was enjoying. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.